2024, man. Well, we in March, last part of March, last weekend of March, going into April. Say we 3 months into the new year, going into the 4th month. And already, 2024, the first 3 months has been very, very exciting, very explosive. In the church world, in the secular world, church world tied into the secular world. I mean, however you want to look at it, whatever you want to look at, it's been explosive. Mass murders still going on. Gun crime still going on. Plane crashes, helicopter crashes, bridges collapsing, everything. Then we got politics. I mean, it's hot. 2024 is hot. And we still got a long way to go. P. Diddy is in hot water. That's what this video is about, mainly. P. Diddy. My question is, seeing all this now unfolding about P. Diddy, 2 of his homes was raided at the same time. My understanding, they looking into what, human trafficking, sex trafficking, and all this stuff. When you become billionaires, it never fails. Money is the root. The love of money is the root of all evil. People go after money. People covet money oftentimes for the wrong reasons. And we see this. The more money you have, the more access you have to a high level illegal crimes. That's why the desire and the appetite for riches and money is so heavy in the United States. Everybody want to have billionaire status. Everybody's goal is to be billionaires. It's not enough nowadays to be a millionaire. The ultimate goal is to be billionaires. You become billionaires, you access high-level satanic stuff. Some stuff you can't access and have access to until you reach billionaire status. All this stuff been in the news over the years, building up. This stuff are not lies. This stuff is not conspiracies. People been talking about P. Diddy. People been talking about R. Kelly. People been talking about the movie director. What's his name? Winehouse or something. People been talking about Jeffrey Epstein. People been talking about all the billionaire, high-profile people in the United States and whatnot, in the stuff they've been tied into. People have been talking about Oprah Winfrey. People been talking about T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes got a whole lot of information. T.D. Jakes have a whole lot of information. He have a lot of information on folks. He been close to a lot of celebrities. Him being a billionaire preacher, he have access. He has seen a whole lot. He kind of admitted to it. So what's gonna become of him in the near future? And is I'll be sure right about Kim Porter and Diddy? Has he been right all along about her untimely death? I always felt like he was right. I never hardly doubted what he said. Now, I've been following this stuff. I really don't follow it too close to the world, but unless you living in a hole or living off the grid, you keep up with what's going on with the world. You cannot. Everybody connect. Everybody see stuff. You got news. You got everybody look in on everything. The world look in on the church and the church look in on the world. The world is involved in the church and the church is involved in the world. We see this. Preachers nowadays are just morally corrupt. They wear the title preachers and pastors, but we can see how they live. You see the stuff they do. They openly walk, rub shoulders with the world, sit at the table with the world, sleep in the bed with the world, and get up and preach on Sundays, and then go right back on Mondays and sit up in front of them heathens, peoples of the world, and talk about the church. People passing pastors nowadays, it's a disgrace. The gospel music industry and the music industry as a whole have corrupted the churches. They have gone for the money. People don't understand. When you go for the money, this is the result. The desire to be rich, filthy rich billionaires is heavy. Nobody's preaching being satisfied. Nobody's preaching being spiritually rich. They are preaching if you're not rich physically, if you don't have over $50 million in the bank, no less than 50 million, you poor. That's what they're telling people in church. If you don't have millionaire status, you poor. A lot of people believe that. What the rest of 2024 gonna look like? Is we gonna get out of 2024 and put all this stuff behind us as a nation, as a people, and go into 2025 and the rest of the years free of all this stuff? If we're gonna be able to go into 2025, bring in some stability, some morals, some Jesus back into the United States, are we? Or is it gonna take another couple years? Or will we ever get to the point where we can put all this stuff behind us that's going on in the United States alone? I'm just wondering. Every time we turn around, Some disasters happened. Bridge fell off bridge collapsed and fell out from under people. A cargo ship hit it, no doubt, but it was still tragic. That bridge fell like, man, I saw that bridge collapse. That bridge fell. The whole entire bridge fell. But T.D. Jakes and P. Diddy. Is T.D. Jakes gonna have to get tied in with this federal stuff? Will he be pulled into this stuff? It's more than likely. He put his own self in this condition, by running with the world all these years. All these years of rubbing shoulders and running with the world, mingling with the world folk, and he's supposed to be a Christian. It's coming back to get him now. He's scared. He's shaking. He's been shaking for almost 3 or 4 months now. The man is just about to have a nervous breakdown. All the money in the world, all the money you have, ain't enough to stop God from reaching you. People don't understand that. T.D. Jakes is uncomfortable. He been in the church too long. He been in church all his life. You don't think that he's uncomfortable? He been corrupt all the time, but still, it's something in him that's making him feel he nervous. I seen the video of him shaking. He was almost about to shake to death. He got to be shaking now. They raided P. Diddy home. He's tied into P. Diddy. He's on record, been in many places. He done seen much stuff. Let the world run by themselves. Let them go down by them. This is why the Bible tells you to be separated from the world. There's a difference going out into the world, going to some places you might not should be, doing some things. But when you running with the world's people, intentionally going into places that you already know, cause you got billionaire status, cause you're a celebrity, you going, sitting with them folks, out the country, meeting them folks, different strange islands, a lot of stuff. Don't think for 1 second the Jakes family down there in Texas ain't feeling the pressure. I don't know if T.D. Jakes gonna make it through the next couple of years. If it come down to him having to go to court and testify and all that stuff, you can guarantee he gonna disappear. Something gonna happen. Cause he gonna be forced to talk. You can claim you innocent all you want to. You can claim you, but the proof is in the pudding. A lot of people have claimed innocence. Innocence. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I ain't got to worry about I'm innocent. But the evidence proved differently. Everybody in prison, doing life in prison, is not doing life in prison because of being railroaded. A lot of them are there because of They are guilty. No doubt. No doubt about it. They did it. So just claim you innocent, that's not enough. Like when murders happen, the detectives in families and whatnot in the house, you can claim you innocent all you want to. They still gonna check your back. Where were you? Can anybody verify that you was such place at this time? They gonna do what's necessary to eliminate you. In most cases, they gonna check the background, and you can verify you was at work, or you was at the store at the time this happened, or whatever, and they can find and see that you. Most times they gonna eliminate you, exclude you. In most cases, unless it's a murder for hire. But a lot of times they would exclude you and then find them, and they'll wind up coming back getting you. So it's in your best interest to not be involved in a lot of crooked stuff from the get-go. We all were young, teenagers, stuff. We all done some things in our past. He without sin cast the first stone. We all are guilty of some sins. We all have done stuff even now that we probably shouldn't done. Not gonna say everybody out there committing murders and committing robberies and stuff like that. I mean, but when you talk about sin and stuff that's right, we all have done some stuff and have got away with some things. But a lot of people didn't learn their lesson. A lot of people say, well, I got away with it now. Or God made people show you favor and not snitch on you and not turn you in. Then you go and take advantage of it again. That will get a lot of people in trouble. Robbed the casino one time, got away with it, went back and robbed it again, got caught. Robbed the bank once or twice. I done seen stories like that. People become addicted, committing crimes and getting away with it. They become addicted. That's why people become serial killers, serial rapists, serial robbers. It's a high. You do it and get away with it. You just do it, and after a while, you think you become invincible. And all of a sudden, boom, they got you. Now, all them years, all them times of committing them crimes, it's finna come back to hunt you. You didn't stop when you got caught. A lot of women, a lot of men are guilty of molesting children. You didn't stop when you got caught the first time. People felt sorry for you. They didn't turn you in. Some people, this stuff don't happen in family members. People didn't turn you in. They tried to sweep it under the rug, but you kept on doing it. You started doing it, kept on doing it. Then you got caught by the wrong somebody. Or you got snitched on. A lot of people in prison right today because they kept going back. After getting caught, almost getting caught or getting away with it, they became addicted. They took advantage of the situation. Now all them dirty deeds, when they got caught and went to prison, or some of them got caught and paid the ultimate price, it was all in vain. All that money you done stole, all that money is in vain. Now you got to pay back double, triple of what you got, and you ain't got it. So now you got to spend hard time in prison. Ain't nothing worth my freedom. Not nothing like that. But I'm gonna go out and commit felony crimes and do all that type of stuff, do stuff to people. Ain't nothing worth my freedom. I ain't never been to prison. Thank God. God has showed me favor. Now, I ain't saying I ever been out there and committed high-level crimes or stuff like that, but everybody guilty of breaking the law here and there. But I try to be an honest man. I don't try to get over on people. I don't try to swindle people out of nothing. I ain't never been that type of person. I always give the folks. But TD Jakes in this stuff 2024, man, we got a long way to go. Election season coming around. A lot of dirt flying, a lot of dirty stuff going on by the conservatives. I'm an independent, but I'm going to ride with the Democrats because I just don't like the conservative Christians. Everything about Donald Trump, everything about the conservatives is a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Cause out of their mouth concerning their people. But everything about the Democrats is true. Corey Mantle, Standard of Truth podcast, all these conservative so-called black Christians are starting to show their colors now concerning Trump. I'm still gonna vote for Trump. I'll vote for Trump in a heartbeat over Joe Biden, but they supposed to be righteous. The Democrats are so corrupt. They are so hell-bound. But yet, you'll vote for Trump in a heartbeat because of his policies. His policies ain't no better than anybody else's policies. Most cases, they even worse. Trump tried to do a lot of stuff and go around Congress. Trump did do a lot of stuff. When it came to giving poor people tax breaks, Trump didn't want to have nothing to do with that. When it came to taxing the rich, the 1%, Trump them didn't want to have nothing to do with that. The Republicans, they never want to have nothing to do with that. Obama wanted to tax the rich, and Biden wanted to tax the rich, the 1%. But of course, the conservatives don't want to do that. But they holler, they holy, and they looking out for American peoples. When Trump started that trade war with China, don't y'all know how much trouble and stress he put on the farming industry? You know how much money they lost under Trump? Y'all don't understand. That's why inflation went up under Trump. Every time he was increased the tariffs on China, the prices increased on us. Don't y'all know how much businesses China have in the United States? Don't y'all know how much stuff China own over here in the United States, industrial-wise? Blame it on Bush for doing it. Them farmers lost a lot. A lot of farmers went out of business, filed bankruptcy under Trump because of what he did with them trade wars. They couldn't push they crops out. They couldn't push no grains out. They couldn't export. All that stuff came to a halt. Trump Put a lot of them people in the poorhouse. They wouldn't say it. They wouldn't come out and say it. A few of them would talk. Trump put them people in the poorhouse. Farmers, American farmers. $2024. Goodness gracious. A lot of people in the church world gonna go down. A lot of people in the gospel entertainment industry gonna go down. A lot of them is tied to P. Diddy and a lot of them other world. This stuff run deep. This stuff is deep. This stuff is deep. A lot of gospel artists are tied into Nas X. These gospel superstars are some dark people. They are some strange satanic folks. That's why I do not spend my money going to these gospel concerts. I'm not going to them getting them spirits put on me. I'm not going paying no tickets to see them worldly gospel artists in there entertaining the devil all the way around. The way they look, the way they dress, the people that are behind the stage working with them, the people that's at them concerts. They all about selling tickets, making money. That's all they concerned about. $2024. P. Diddy in the church and the world.